Hello, and how goes it? I'm Andrew, your DM for the day, along with this band of miscreants and murder hobos. We are the Dirty Rollers, and this is our Mudbutts Goblin campaign. Yep, that's...
That was really sad.
All right, well, we'll see you guys later. We're going to go home now. That's expected. That's nothing out of the ordinary, I suppose.
We're so gassy.
Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us. Welcome back. If you've been keeping up with us, if you're brand new, thanks, and we hope you can be, hope you can be entertaining. We hope that we are entertaining for you, and you want to keep coming back. I clearly can't talk, so that's another usual occurrence. So quick introductions. This is the Mudbutts tribe. They are currently at Tultalden, which is their home base and a mobile operations center. It's the back of a giant horizon-back tortoise, and setting is in Wildmount, on the far eastern side, on the Blight Shore. That's where they're hanging out at now. Kind of got some inter-goblin tribe warfare going on. I think the Mudbutts are going after the Swift Stabs next, yes?
Yes.
Swift Stabs next.
Swift Stabs gotta go.
They've already
They attack us.
Once we take them over,
Sure.
they'll be the butt stabs.
Oh,
Ooh, I like that.
things to look forward to.
That's how we should kill them all.
Yeah,
Butt stab.
with the butt stab.
So they've already taken out the Iron Tooth tribe, and well, not taken them out, but they've killed the leader and overtook them.
Assimilated.
Assimilated.
Yeah.
They're now the butt tooth tribe.
Combined. No, Iron Tooth's part of the Mudbutts, and they work for the Mudbutts. They essentially are part of a drug operation for the Mudbutts and the Tallur tribe of hobgoblins. Yes, apples. Thank you. See, the group has just gotten back from what turned into a day trip into the swamp for some deer meat to feed their ogre friends, Opeth and Tumble, which are they're up here. Turned into a little longer trip as they cleared out a mausoleum and had a fun fight with Sir Harrant, the guardian of the tomb, and found some goodies in there that I think we'll get to see them identified and see what they got. Juicy apples, yes. These are my players. These are my Mudbutts. Speaking of players, I guess we should introduce everybody real quick. We'll start out with Matthew as usual. Who are you playing, Matthew?
I play Nick, the thiefy rogue of the group.
All right. Jake, who are you playing?
Sharda, the Gloomstalker Ranger.
Melissa?
Iris Fart Gargle, Monk of the Astral Self.
James?
Buckle Tick, Warlock of the Great Old One.
Chrissy?
I play Mustela Stincta, the Badger Druid, Circle of the Moon, and her Badger brother named Precious.
Excellent. Garen, what is a squeeb?
Good question. Squeeb is a tiny goblin, battlesmith artificer that rides on a clockwork rooster named Baktuk.
Excellent. All right. I think, it's too late for that, but I'm going to assume that it's fine since everybody left their stuff on anyway, and we're going to hope for the best.
Hope for the best.
Yep. Wish in one hand, shit in the other, see which one fills up first. All right. So yeah, everybody at the end of last session was kind of off doing their own things back at Tultalden. Shardo was checking on his investments into Glitz's store and whether Glitz was following orders or not. Glitz is a simple gob, so yeah, he kind of followed orders, but not quite. There's also only a day had passed, so there wasn't a whole lot for him to do, much to Shardo's displeasure. Nick, of all people, is starting to try to turn the populace of Tultalden against the current king, Wadic. Buckletic.
Yes.
Didn't see.
That was the plan.
For that.
A long time ago.
It is now.
It's been a while. Buckletick is after summoning a new tome because his old one was too dirty, I guess. Was that what it was?
No, I just figured, being in like battles and all that stuff, like it must have at least taken a beating to where the spine was kind of falling apart and everything. So I just kind of left it in my room and then I resummoned it. So when I resummoned it, that other one just disappeared.
Or were you just trying to show off for Crush?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm on to you.
You don't know me.
Buckletick is out there trying to show off for Crush, the bugbear.
Yeah, pretty much.
And you'll notice that Mr. Buckletick here and Iris are in Squeeb's room, actually, trying to investigate. They can see if anything happens in Squeeb's room where the... where'd the marks go? The marks disappeared.
They're gone.
Oh, no. I see them.
Yeah, they're there. I grabbed them when I moved you guys. The mysterious marks that appeared a little while ago in Squeeb's room when he slept in there, they're going to try to sleep in there and figure out what those are all about. Mostella and Iris had gone and talked to Rothic, and Mr. Rothic is over this way. Yep, Rothic. They had gone and talked to Rothic and trying to see what he was up to. He was making some salves to help heal Tultalden. Because a little while back, Tultalden got assaulted by some of the other goblin tribes combined and actually absorbed a shit ton of damage. So Rothic's trying to heal him up and repair him and tend to his wounds. And he told the girls that he would teach Iris to how to do something good with her bad purple plants, so maybe she would stop eating them and making herself sick. And told Mostella that he would teach Mostella how to throw bones and read the results, and maybe she can make something of that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Squeeb was working on doing something with the flail snail shells and trying to upgrade his current shield. So he wants to have a reflective giant's toenail shield. Yes. By putting some of the flail snail shell on the giant toenail that he uses as a shield. Am I missing anybody? Am I forgetting anything? I think that was about it.
That's everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we'll start there with Squeeb then. Squeeb, make a... You got tinkering tools. Why don't you work with those?
All right, I will tinker away with my crafting. Ooh, that wasn't good. I rolled a 1.
I was going to say that's a +8. Wow.
Yeah.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
So you're working with a section of the flail snail shell, and you actually you're hammering away at it, trying to get it to fit and wrap around the shield, and you just shatter the chunk that you're working on.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Oh no!
but that's just a relatively small amount for you have 2, well probably 1.5 flail snail shells since Tumble the ogre, the slow ogre there was. He had a little bit of an accident, kind of, sort of, a misunderstanding with Buckletick, and decided to prove a point that he was not, in fact, magic, and blew a hole in the side of this flail snail shell with his bolt launcher that he has, which is an ogre-sized crossbow, which is essentially just a ballista. So he ruined part of the shell of this one here. That's why he's got the mark on it. So that's a long way of saying, Squeeb, you still have a lot more shell to work with, but you've ruined the current chunk that you were working on.
Well, I get frustrated with that. Can I move on to my... I had a giant goat's horn.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make a goat horn.
Yeah.
Horn.
Yeah, you can make a check with that. Yeah, what were your successes and fails at?
I had 2 successes, 1 fail.
Okay. Oh yeah,
That's a success.
that'll do it. So your goat horn is finished now.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Item
Yay!
Nick is gonna love this. Look at it. Been working on it for oh, this is gonna be great. It's gonna be greatest mud butt battle horn ever.
It's gonna blow it. It's gonna toot.
No. Oh.
So cute.
Yelling at you. That. Oh!
Your horn is finished now.
Yay! Can't wait to give it to her.
So
And then there was, what else did I want to do? Oh yeah, I also wanted to identify all the items we got from the last looting.
Yeah, do it.
okay. So I think everybody took different stuff though, right?
I think most of it went to Squeeb. I wrote down whatever. Let's see. Sharto took the quiver with half the arrows. Nick took the other half of the arrows, and I think
I took everything.
else.
You got the javelin, the spear, and the shield.
Yep.
And the sword. I forgot about the sword.
Yep.
So do you want to wait
Okay.
everybody together before you do that?
Yeah, I want to identify the quiver and arrows as well.
Okay. So yeah, you can wait a little bit to try to get everybody together. I need you to make a perception check, Squeeb.
Perception.
Yep.
Sean.
Okay.
I'm perceiving not much.
Squeeb noticed nothing.
That worries me.
Like,
It's a good morning.
you're working on your stuff. Opeth comes over and he tries to give you get your attention and give you like a gentle little poke, but it about knocks you over when he pokes you. He says,
What?
Squeeb,
Yeah,
you okay, Squeeb?
I'm fine. Why?
You was twitching.
Mm,
Twitching?
yeah, in my sleep.
Yeah. You were twitching. Your bag was jumping all over. You were twitching.
Maybe bad dream.
Oh, I have bad dream.
Yeah, you probably twitch too, baby.
Yeah, tumble twitch. He twitch a lot.
I don't remember having a bad dream.
Oh, that's good then.
Oh,
Oh,
ogre children are just the best.
I pat him.
Okay, no more bad dream.
No more bad dreams.
Okay. He goes back and sits down next to Tumble, and they're like pulling apart the rest of the snail carcass you gave him.
Mm.
He looks back and he's got a piece hanging out of his mouth. He says, "Breakfast."
I'm gonna make my way up the ladder to have one of those rat hot pockets.
The rat.
Because I also gave that cook some money to keep the food flowing and keep us fed up here.
Yeah, and it's when you go up there, it's noticeably better. Like he's actually doing his part and preparing things.
Hey, this looks good. Mm.
There's the hidden ham. Down here, Buckletick and Iris. You guys, you both wake up in the room. Seems fine. Nothing's really changed. Notice anything different about the room?
Did I get any hinting at all? Like,
Not a thing. Just normal night sleep.
I would have dunked my head in water, be like, "Hey, can you tell me what this is?" And looking at it, but sorry.
No, just a completely normal room. Nothing weird about it.
Well, I guess that's that for now.
Scratch is still there.
Yeah, on the floor.
Before I leave, I'm gonna open up the bandage on my hand, and I'm just gonna scrape off the scab, just cause a little bit of bleeding, and just kind of squeeze my hand to see what happens if blood drops on the scratch marks.
Little
Super specific.
a few drips of blood go in the scratch marks, and you can see them stain the marks in the fresh wood there, or like the fresh-ish cut wood. It's only been a couple of days since those happened, but nothing else happened.
Have any reaction at all?
0.
All right.
Aquatech, what are you doing?
Testing a few weird things.
Did I pee on it?
Sure.
I'm going to pull my pants down and pee on it.
I'm gonna just surprise, like, oh.
Can I roll perception?
Roll perception.
Roll for piss.
Modifier.
Roll for
Deception.
Natural 20.
5.
Just soak Squeeb's room.
That was a weird idea, Buckle-Tick.
Bucket-Tick's just standing around and his feet are getting wet. And you don't notice anything about the piss other than you've pissed in this whole room.
Blood and piss.
It smells in here. I'm going to go lay with Mustela.
It's a wet duck walk.
Well,
and I'm gonna, if there's any like random rags sitting around on any of the countertops or anything like that, I'm just
countertops. This isn't like the Hilton or something here. This is it's a goblin village on top of a turtle.
This shit open air, Isn't some of this stuff open air or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, is there any, anything that looks like they could be absorbent in a sense for liquids?
I mean, yeah, there's like rags and stuff, but there's no like, fine granite countertops and
you know what I mean. I'm just
and all that.
You hand one of the rags over each hand, watch it, and then put it back on their counter on their area.
Yeah. You just grab someone's rag out. Which room is it? You throwing a rag back in Charlotte's room or something?
I'm gonna go for this one. If there's a rag over in that area,
you're gonna be mean to Trilda.
From Trilda.
Well, look.
This is a
okay. I'll be mean to Buscemi.
This might have
I'm
repercussions.
not trying to be mean. It's just mean sounding. I don't know. I just grab a rag.
Walk on over there then.
No, I'm going to mage hand it.
Oh, I got you.
So I don't have to be over there. So I'm like,
oh, from the other room. Hey, where are you going with that? You got to pay for that. What are you doing?
I'm just borrowing it. I just need it for a second.
Hey, he's just like following this mage hand back to your room.
Stay outside.
He pops his head and he's like, "What are you doing? You got to pay for that. You can't just take it."
I talked to Silver.
Okay, yeah. I guess we're square then. Yeah, it's good doing business. Oh, hey, Mr. Shardo. What are you doing? He steps in the room and there's some wet squishing sound. You say, oh no.
Just saying what she is doing.
Yeah, just making sure I get paid for my goods. I'm gonna head back to the shop now. Okay, just leaving wet footprints as he walks back towards the
Mage hand is just dabbing the fucking piss out of the floor. Be like, yeah, an accident.
Okay. I'll see you later, Mr. Shardo. Just disappears back to the room.
With Iris P footprints.
So
Marking my territory everywhere.
We're the grossest goblins ever.
She's pretty
Sure
gross.
that I didn't take prestidigitation. Of course I didn't take it.
Oh my god.
Mistella, you're woken up. The wet walking duck is just, slapping along through here. Tries to come in your door.
Oh, what do?
Hi. Uncle Tick told me to pee on the floor.
What? But why pee?
I don't know.
You have pee on feet?
Yeah, you want to smell?
I put my foot in her face.
No. They're gonna slap her foot away. No pee foot.
Okay.
I feel like Iris is still trying to walk in the room.
You clean feet before come in.
And what?
No pee feet in room.
Okay, I stick my foot in my mouth.
Ah.
Oh.
I can't even. I'm not.
Wow. Oh, wow.
We've all been for a long time, and this surprises you now?
Oh god, I'm crying.
It shouldn't surprise you.
How old is Iris anyway?
I don't remember.
Oh crap! I don't
How old
remember.
is Iris mentally?
Mentally,
She's like
3.
5-year-old child.
Yeah, pretty much. She's toddler brain.
Oh, okay.
She toddler brained.
She's toddler brained with lethal weapon fist.
Yeah.
So what's Mistella doing over there?
Like one of those crazy martial arts fighter. They get the sense beaten out of them, but they're still like, oh,
Pretty much.
Batman. This is a straight up MMA fighter that loses all.
She's dangerous. She's really dangerous.
She's Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee tripped acid.
Like Iris is Bruce Lee.
Bruised.
No? All right, what's Mistella doing over here?
I don't know. I guess maybe she'd get up and probably go get food. I think that's what everybody else is doing mostly too, huh?
Yeah, get yourself a rat hot pocket.
Yeah, we get food. And she's going to go with Precious and go to the foods.
Okay. You walk down the ladder and go meet up with Squeeb and Nick over there.
Yeah, I hand her one. These are the best. And I take a bite off it.
This is a pretty good tasting rat pocket right there. Little chef gob is doing his job. What's Shardo doing?
First thing I want to do is see if my door's up yet.
Mr. Shardo, is that you?
Is there a door there?
No.
Fuck. I'm gonna just ignore him.
Okay, we'll see you later, Mr. Shardo.
I'm gonna pop in here.
Okay. Hang on.
Waiting.
Please hold.
Yeah.
He's all nice and early. Looks like he's maybe had a bath. And Apple's is shining.
I'm gonna pop out and pop back in.
They're still shiny. I don't know what you're hoping for.
My door done yet?
Eh? Oh, it's you again. No. Listen here. It's gonna be done when I'm done with it. You gave me a whole bunch of shit to do here. I'm working on it. I got that thing over there, and he points to this like weird looking, like it looks like a horse trough or something. It's like I've got that thing over there. I've got this thing here, and he points to the door, and it actually looks like he's doing a good job with it. He's got like the door of the frame like set. He's like, you guys come in here and you ask for a bunch of things at once. You give me a day to do it, and you expect it to be done. I'm almost done with it. He's like shaking his hammer at you like some old lady or something with a flip flop, and like you just give me some time. Been one day.
You said it was going to be done yesterday.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
Huh. You talking like that, you're going to end up dead.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Heisenberg totally coming out, dude. And I'm the one that knocks, man. Sorry.
You can.
But the door did look pretty nice. Pretty sturdy.
Yeah. And when you go to leave, like you can hear him turn around. Those sweet apples slapping back and forth. He walks away.
Okay.
All right.
I'm kind of pleased with that. Not
Do
the apples, the door.
I was just gonna say the apples. Pleased with the apples.
Are you doing anything else?
No. Maybe I'll sneak around and see what Styx is doing this morning.
Is there somebody out there? Who's out here? Oh. Guess it's nobody. Hi, Glitz. Here's the golf steps. Go back to their little shop. That's it. You guys are over eating breakfast over here. And Nick behind you, you hear oh hey, Nick? Is it Nick? I think. I don't know, I'm kind of bad with names.
Yes.
Oh, hi, how are you?
You just look over and I have a rat tail just hanging out of my mouth. And it's like,
Yeah, those are really good. Those are kind of new around here. They're pretty tasty. We didn't have those back at my old place.
try this one. It's full of cheese.
Imagine like a gutted rat with a bunch of cheese stuffed in it instead. She takes it from you and she eats it. And she pulls her mouth away. You can just see just the cheese just dripping gooey down. She's chomping.
The best kind.
It's really good.
Be careful with that. They're really hot on the outside, but sometimes they're cold. And
No. This was cooked all the way through. This is pretty good. She's eating it.
Yeah.
And she said, hey, if I remember right, you're going after my old tribe, right? The Swift Stabs?
Yeah.
absolutely.
He says, you got to be careful with them. They used to be really stabby. They used to be pretty good at fighting things. But I left because there wasn't as much stabbing going on anymore. Things got real weird there.
No stabbing? What were they doing?
It seemed more like, you guys ever been around them humans?
I've stolen from quite a few of them.
Yeah, I guess Mostella has been around them before.
Yeah,
they're assholes.
You know how the humans
Killing bars.
They what?
They're fun to kill in bars.
Oh yeah, you guys had a little bit of fun in Rothold, I think.
Oh right, I actually forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, right before your like defense mission.
Yeah.
You really, really don't like me.
Yeah. So you guys know how they kind of like they just settle. They're not like us. We like to roam around and find things. You know how they just kind of settle and then they make big cities and then they go on fights with lots of them. And they go on big raids and battles. She says, my old swift stabs, they're all about going in battle and just all the time. They just go out and do raids, steal things. Yeah, it's kind of what we're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But I left when they stopped getting stabby and started getting a whole lot more, settly. Like they just wanted to stay in place and they wanted to settle and make a bigger place. And everybody started acting real weird. The other goblins, I haven't seen goblins just settle down like that in too long. So, I left. I wanted to, look at me. And she points to herself and her armor, she's just covered in spikes and she's still carrying her helmet with the big old spike on it and everything. She says, I'm not made to settle. I want to go fight things like what you guys is doing. And so, I left, but I wanted to give you just a warning. Things seem weird there. Maybe everything's not quite as it seems. Just I don't know if they're still fighty or anything, but just be on the lookout when you go and meet them.
But they attacked us.
Yeah, some of them did, but that was different. I feel like it's a different group of them, maybe.
Oh. Do you think they split up to two tribes?
Maybe, but I was with you guys right after that battle, and there was someone with you. I recognized him. You guys killed him real good, and there's no hard feelings. It's just it's how we are. I get it, but the thing is he was back at camp. And there's no way he could have been there when I left and been here attacking you guys. Like maybe if he had some kind of mount or something, he might have got here. But I don't think there's any way he would have gotten back here and still been back there when I left. Kind of weird.
Well, which guy was it? I wonder.
And she describes him, and it just sounds like one of the swift stab warriors that was part of the assault on Tultalden.
So he didn't stand out particularly, I guess.
No, it just the way she describes him, it just sounds like another one of the, the foot soldiers that were in the howdas, the ogre howdas, like the little forts up on top of the ogres.
Right.
So
was he teleported? Maybe one of the booyogs teleported him.
Maybe. So you're saying we shouldn't go attack these? That these are the wrong guys? These aren't the guys that attack us? Or you think?
No. Maybe we can recruit some.
No, the place I left is definitely the swift stabs. They got their own, turtle like what you guys got, but it's maybe half the size. There's still definitely the swift stabs. There's just something weird going on there. People started being less attacky and more settling downy. It's not the way there.
Well, that sounds good. And they won't eat their turtle anymore.
Yeah, we take their turtle.
Buckle tick.
You trying to get the turtle too?
Yeah, if they're settling down, they won't need to be moving about.
Yeah, that's. I like that idea. I kind of like that turtle too. Just tell you, if you guys bring that turtle back here, you think I could stay on that one?
Hell yeah! How big is that turtle?
Nice, it's like maybe half the size of Tultalden here. It's younger. They were just kind of starting out as swift stabs. They were pretty well known as being, fierce warriors and things. But like I said, they lost their fierceness and they wanted to be more like settlers. That's not the life for me.
They can settle there. We'll take their turtle. That sounds like a good plan.
Something's wrong, though.
What?
Why are they not acting like goblins?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Something's wrong. I don't know what it is. So you guys, I like you guys. You guys kind of accepted me without a problem. So I don't want to see anything bad happen to you. Just be careful.
Have you seen them talking to any humans?
She thinks for a pretty good long minute and says, "No, I don't ever recall there being humans. We raided some humans before. Some of them that would make their. They had a stupid word for us. They call it like a homestead or something. We raided some of those and wiped some of those out, but we never talked to them. We just go in and swiftly stab them and take all their shit."
When did it start? When did it happen? When did they change?
Maybe the last maybe month or two before I left, and it was kind of gradual. Some of them wanted to still go out and fight, but then there's a wave of them just wanted to not do anything and just stay there. And then it seemed like every day, more of them changed their mind like that. They're weird. So just be careful. And I'm sure they can still fight. You don't just lose the ability to fight. They just kind of lost the will to. It seemed like.
That is scary. What if we went there and then I didn't want to kill things anymore?
It's yeah,
that's really scary.
That would be pretty weird.
Yeah. I don't know. This sounds pretty spooky now. What if I just wanted to start farming or something?
She just crinkles her nose up.
What would I do with all these weapons?
You have to farm with them.
Oh, you be quiet right now. Shh. Oh. I don't like that talk.
I'm sorry. I was just kind of trying to warn you guys.
Yeah, I better warn the others too. Yeah, goblins not wanting to fight anymore.
No, that's terrible. That's boring. But anyways, I want to say thank you guys for letting me come back to here. This place is pretty neat. And if you guys ever want me to fight, I'm always ready to fight. And I think the king's got me out, kind of patrolling around and stuff. Lets me swing around and climb up around in the trees and come back on Tultalden. This is a pretty good job. You haven't found much to fight since. What's wrong with him?
Daddy's going crazy.
No, she gets this weird little glint in her eye, and she gets real close to you, and she's like, "Are you want to be king?"
He's a jerk.
Oh, yeah. She kind of steps back, and she's looking at you from different angles and things. She said, "I think you could be a king. I think you could do it.
I'd be better king than him."
Bet you
are a better king than him. You're smarter. You're more powerful. You're smarter.
Next hour, if I can only count to 4.
And I give more. And just speaking of that, Nick, look what I got for you. I made this. It's been a long time. I pull out the
goat horn.
Just take it.
It's a battle horn. Now, when you
go over to one of the tents and see if there's any sleeping goblins.
Yeah, the one that
when
I
you blow into
in front of, there's 3 of them all smashed in that tent.
I'll sneak right over and just go.
It sounds like a giant kazoo mixed with one of those Tibetan horns.
Oh my god!
Like you hear in horror movies, they always play that Tibetan horn, in movie trailers. But it's
like a kazoo, but way toned down.
So you guys
with
all
fart noises mixed into it because it's got to have some mud butt stuff in it.
Some farts.
So this horn is super, super fucking loud, and you hear Nick just go to town on it. It's so loud that you can feel all of Tultalden jolt, like you've actually scared Tultalden.
Oh no!
The tent collapses as the inhabitants in it are scrambling left, right, center to try to figure out what the hell just happened. They knock the tent over, and it just collapses down on them. You can see some struggling for a second, and then the tent settles down on everybody, and you can see like a goblin head here and a leg there, and you hear just super heavy breathing for a second, and you hear, "Did you piss yourself?" You hear, "No, but I shat myself. Are we live?" And then someone else pulls the like holds the tent up a little bit, and Iris you can see down in there, and Nick you can see inside of it, and the third one's like, I think I pissed and pooped myself. What was that?
That's gross.
She says with piss stained feet.
Piss stained feet.
They look around.
I gotta identify some stuff now too. Where's those arrows? Where's Shardo at?
Where?
I hand you an arrow. Yeah, one of the silver ones.
Wasn't there a quiver too?
Yeah, but
oh shit! There he is. Son of a bitch. That's right.
Shardo appears.
Hey, you want me to identify that quiver?
I'll nod and hand it to you.
All right, I'll sit down all the stuff and start doing my get out my little monocle, be looking over everything real closely, touching it, flipping it around.
It's like you're appraising monocle.
Yep.
Styx is like, can I? Do you guys care if I sit and watch?
You
think
My insight check all
it's
the
really
bullshit.
cool. I have no idea what he's doing though.
What were you saying, Stella?
Oh, I was just telling her to sit. She could sit.
All right, Shardo.
I want to insight all the bullshit she was saying.
All the bullshit. Yeah, go
all
ahead.
The happy bullshit.
Yeah, keep on your guys' streak here.
17.
Yeah, and you don't get the idea that she was saying anything false.
But Andy, someday we'll find that person who's lying.
And you guys are undefeated
Someday.
in checking people that are not in fact lying. I don't know that you've caught anybody that was actually lying yet, because you don't even insight check those ones.
She's way too happy.
Yeah, that's what I said. She's the happiest goblin you guys have ever seen.
Leave my happy, stinky waifu alone.
I mean, Iris is pretty happy too.
Mm-hmm.
But Iris is insane.
Well, there is that, I guess.
Buckle-Tick would bring something up about when when the Styx was talking about, how that one guy had showed up when, like, thinking mount or teleportation. Buckle-Tick's probably to say, do you know anybody that can change their appearance? Like this, and I made myself look like Styx for a minute.
Jumps back. She's like, what the hell is that?
And I turn
Or
back.
like this, and I'll turn into Sticks too.
Rock and roll. It's a chorus line.
Don't worry, they just do that sometimes. I don't know why they do it or how.
She's that's a little I'm not too fond of that. Maybe you guys shouldn't do that anymore. I don't know anybody can do it quite like that. There's some of the sneaky ones, they can spend a day or putting stuff on their face and getting different clothes and stuff and kind of look like somebody else.
Do you guys think the Booyogs were impersonating the Swift Stabs? What do you think?
She says, whoa. Accidentally stretched her token out. No. I mean, if they did, they never use magic around.
Were the Swift Stabs and the Booyogs okay, or did they have any problems with each other?
Aren't they like
Oh, hang on.
Wow, that's
Chrissy.
Oh, Christy.
What happened?
You reloaded.
Mute.
I don't know.
There we go.
There we go.
Thank you.
Test 1 2.
Yeah, you're good.
You turned into a robot and you're glitching out.
Aren't those two groups like involved with the ancient green dragon?
So we were told the Tillor Horde.
What's that?
Like, we were told that by the Tillor Horde, but
No. Stick says, yeah, I think they would, kind of get along sometimes and make deals with each other and stuff and work together, but nothing like that. Like, I don't think. She says, have you seen any of the Booty Egg Band? They're not so sneaky. They just blow things up. They don't worry about disguising themselves and like trying to sneak into places. They'd rather just blow a hole in the side of something and walk through.
I pull out that bloodstained patch, like I pulled off of one of the bodies after the big fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's still a conundrum. The whole so they're not working together. Are they working together? Kind of thing. Like I don't know. It's just a mystery still. I don't know. Oh God.
And she says, "Oh no, they seem like they were working together." But that's the thing, though. The ones that were attacking here, that seems like the Swift Stabs that I knew. But like I said, I knew that one guy, and he was back at our turtle. He shouldn't have been here too, unless he got real fast or something. I don't know.
Would there be two of them?
I mean, it seems like there is two, but there should only be one. I knew that guy a long time.
Something stinks here.
Sorry.
She's like smelling. She's like, I haven't cleaned my armor in a while.
No. I mean, something isn't right.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Iris is not right.
I just grab Iris by the arm and drag her over and go,
This is the fastest goblin I've ever seen. But not even she's that fast.
She says,
That just means that they're probably in two places at once.
she said, I don't know what it is, but they're not the same anymore. And I just wanted you guys to have a small warning and maybe know that you're probably not walking into a normal goblin place anymore. Something's weird about it.
Well, if they're dangerous, Shardo will kill them.
Yeah,
even if they're not, Shardo will kill them.
When she's talking to you, like she looks at you and everything, and when you start talking about Shardo, she looks over, her eyes are kind of like looking over towards Shardo on the other side of the table, and she's like, yeah, he's a little intimidating, isn't he? Even for me, and I like fighting. Yeah, he's a little bit scary.
He intimidates the crap out of me.
His spikes are on the inside.
So I stay out of his way. He's kind of scary.
He is super scary. They all are. They kill things really fast, though. And that just means I get to pick up stuff.
That's a good tactic. You should try to get in there and hit stuff, too. You don't want to let them do all the work, do you?
I don't want to do as much work, but I also don't want to die. I'll help when I can.
That's fair.
Don't you remember the fight? Shardo launched 3 arrows into one troll's face and killed it outright.
The ogre?
It's not that I don't have much to do. they don't really leave me much to do. I try and help, but things die anyway.
Oh, I see. They kill things too fast before you can get there, huh? I mean, that's not a bad problem, really. That sounds like a pretty good group of people.
Yeah. I mean, the strongest are where it's safest.
Hey, Stick, why don't you come with us on to Swift Stabs? You'll be like our guide since you know them the best.
Like, she gets this huge grin on her face. She's like, for real?
No, I was joking. yeah, you're coming.
She kind of gives you the forearm thing. She's like, that was a good joke. You take 1d4 points of damage.
No, son of a bitch. No, you're coming with us. We're probably gonna leave pretty soon, I think. When do you guys want to leave? Should we leave today?
I'm open.
Yeah. What are we looking for?
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna finish identifying this crap, and then we'll go.
It's crap.
Crap.
I'm gonna pick up the quiver first. That's what I'm gonna identify first because Shardo's behind me and I'm like starting to sweat. I'm like, oh shit, better identify this first.
Hi, Shardo.
Okay. So,
do something real quick. I'll be right back.
You got poop?
And
yes.
And I'll make my way to the bedroom area again.
Over towards your room?
Yeah. And I'll do the same thing I did yesterday. I'll place down another little red stone and turn into a rat. And then I'll go and plant another stone underneath Quadix pillow again.
All right. Roll a stealth check over there.
Hello. What is that? That is a 23 for stealthiness.
Board does not wake up. So you successfully
find my way down. And I will, in rat form, just carefully crawl up Styx's spiky armor and sit on top of her head.
She's looking around at you, and like your rat facial features kind of look like Nick's features ever so slightly, and she says, "Is Nick?"
Yeah, don't eat that one.
Don't eat that one.
That's a rat Nick.
A rat Nick.
Don't eat the one that's on Iris's shoulders either. That's how she's. Those rats are off limit.
Oh, that's a neat trick. Oh, you guys can do all sorts of cool things.
I'm just picking the bugs out of her hair.
There's a lot. Just please. All right. So, Squeeb, your identify thing on the quiver first. It is an efficient quiver, and the arrows are simply silvered arrows.
Efficient quiver.
Yep, I'll link it in the chat.
I'll grab it and Shardo.
That's so big.
You've got an efficient quiver.
So you also have, I think you guys split them, but there was a dozen silvered arrows in the quiver when you got it. The other compartments are empty for the moment. What's next?
I know that. It's, sorry.
No, I think everybody's
Pretty neat. Huh.
Wow.
Interesting.
Ugh,
A wondrous item.
wonders.
Really cool.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Cool.
What's the next item?
The silvered greatsword.
All right, that one is just a +1 silvered great sword. Sword. So it's a magic item and it's silvered, but it doesn't have any other special properties.
Oh, I wonder if I should give this Opeth.
Could maybe see if he wants it.
Yeah.
Sticks.
Does she use weapons, or is she like something?
She just, if you offered it to her, she says, I got my weapons right here, and you can see her spiked gloves that she's got. I like to punch things instead. I am the weapon.
Me too.
Yeah, you're like
Iris.
All right, and then the spear with the flame decorations on.
That is a flame tongue spear.
Flame tongue.
That one's real nice.
Flame tongue spear. And then the javelin, the lightning javelin.
So let's see. I'll put this on here. No, the only difference is I didn't see a reason why it had to keep it on a sword. So it's just instead of like the whole like a sword blade lighting on fire, this is just the spear tip. There's like an intense burning flame on it.
Huh.
It does an extra bit of fire damage on top of normal damage.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. Neat.
An extra 2d6?
Yep.
Don't they normally do? Spears normally do 1d6?
This is 2d6 fire damage. It's not.
So it does 1d6 piercing and then 2d6 fire damage.
Yep. That's why it says an extra 2d6 of fire damage.
Ooh, that's nice.
Just have to call it the Shardo Bane.
The Shardo Bane.
All right.
Because if I looked that up in D&D Beyond, would it just be...
It's just under Flame Tongue.
Flame Tongue, okay.
Yeah, so that text that I linked in the chat here is the exact text from Beyond, though. Right. Let's see. You have the javelin and the shield left, I think.
Yes.
All right. So the javelin I already linked you as the lightning javelin. Which I linked to on accident last session, but I'll drop it there again in case anybody wants to read it. That one does not require attunement, by the way.
Wow. Is that 4d6?
Yep.
Lightning damage. That's insane.
Neat. Who can use javelins?
Anybody?
I think most everybody.
Shardo?
And that fancy looking shield is an animated shield.
Oh. Ah.
Who wants the animated shield?
Doesn't have any requirements or anything?
Yeah, how do you determine who can use a shield?
Your character class, if you're proficient with shields.
Not I.
How do you even know? Is it under...
It should be on the left side of your character sheet.
You'd have the ability to it.
I can use shield. I didn't even think I could.
Yeah.
I don't think I
Turn it to
can.
Precious.
I
Protect him from Andy.
Lestella, you could probably use this.
Is that something I could use in bear for or any animal? If it's animated beforehand?
I think so.
So yeah, the limitation is you would have to have it animated before you go into bear form or whatever animal form, and then it would stay out while you're in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, they just activate it before you.
That sounds perfect for you.
That would be great. Yeah.
I mean, it's a automatic +2 to all your beast forms. Plus
That would be
normal
really
AC.
Yeah, that would be great. If nobody else wants it, I would
use it.
I would be glad to use that.
And I can't give up my toenail shield. Yeah, that's all yours. And then
Thank you.
The javelin and the spear.
Is a spear but something you could use, Garo, on Squeeb?
I have to read through the stuff. Yeah, I mean, I could use any of the stuff.
So the base stats of the spear are normal. In sense that it's just the spear tip that's on fire. The light that it's going to shed is not the 40 feet like it says, or not the 40 and 40. It's 20 and 20 instead. So it's 40 feet total instead of 80 as the flame tongue in the description says.
Oh, garbage.
You don't have to use it. He just has it.
My wig's gonna go missing into my quiver.
You what?
It's probably gonna go missing and end up in my quiver.
It makes it into a returning hook, and then it would just like go into your quiver and then back to it. And thus the cycle continues.
I'm reading about it. Last until you.
And again.
So the flames just stay on until you speak at the bonus, until you use a bonus action to speak the command word, or until.
So it's a spear that does 3d6 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With a serious drawback.
What was the drawback?
You make Shardo visible.
I guess if you consider that a drawback.
If he's near me.
It sheds light in a 40-foot radius.
That is pretty
huge.
Yeah, but he can fire from what, 200 feet away? It's crazy shit.
That's true too. Yeah, Sharto doesn't need to be close to things.
No, I think this is. I think I'm going to give it my Yikwa now.
Just to point out, that's a 40-foot radius.
I don't see what you're doing, but that's okay.
Just because it's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. If you're zooming,
you gotta zoom out. It's like all of Tultalden. It's a square that's
it's not a diameter, it's a radius, so it's like an 80-foot total way across.
Yeah.
That's a huge area.
That's a bright ass spear.
That is a bright ass spear.
The sword version's even worse.
Holy crap. And then the javelin. I hold up the javelin. Is anybody looking at the javelin? Eyeballing it?
I would have to check to see if I can even use it.
You can. I think if I can, I bet you could. I don't know that I would use it just because I'm usually in an animal form or casting a spell, so I'm not certain I would ever use it. But I think that's something anybody else could probably use. Seaster or local tick maybe.
And that's a strength weapon, and I'm a feeble old goblin.
Ah, okay. Maybe Nick, or I'm not sure who would use that.
I just have a flat strength.
It's a simple melee weapon.
I don't know. I like punching. Well, wait, how many things can I be attuned to?
How many things do you have?
That javelin does not require attunement.
Oh, it doesn't? Okay.
No. Just have to be careful with it because you could, from what I read, you can keep on using it. Its power comes back after after 24 hours. But if you lose it, it's just gone. So it would deal normal javelin damage plus 46 lightning damage.
Yep.
So it's devastating. It's a one-hit devastating move.
So yeah, once per turn, you throw it. Everything in the line between you and the target has to make a save or take 46 lightning damage. The target of it has to make the same save, or no, they don't make the save. It's just if you hit them with it. They take the normal javelin damage plus 46 lightning damage.
And then it turns back into a normal javelin.
Yep, and it does not have the returning property, so you throw it, you have to remember to go get it or it's gone. If you throw it at something that's on the side of a cliff or something and it sails over the cliff, it's gone.
It's important to know.
Oh my god. Remember what I said about the dog earlier?
And the Swede has it. Turns it into a pretty weapon.
Terrible pupper.
Sweet, you can do that with any weapon?
Yeah.
Is that something?
Any weapon that has the thrown property.
Is that something that would be better if you had it then? Since we could easily get it back?
Yeah, you can just swap it out when you need it.
Yeah, just use it for that one time big hit and then
I don't trust myself with it.
Squeeb stashing it in his quiver.
In the Boktok.
Shardo, I mean.
Oh, is he?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. Yeah, no.
How many charges does it have?
It looks like a once per day, and then then it recharges. So I feel like it's one of those things where you use it once and then use another weapon again until it recharges.
Mm-hmm.
Does that include like friendly fire? Like
yeah,
always does. Everything is friendly fire.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so it's everything in that line between you and the target. It doesn't matter.
Yes, you want to line up like a ton of enemies.
Yeah, then it would deal consecutive damage to all of those people.
Yeah, everybody
it's effectively just a lightning bolt spell, but it would make a great Hail Mary.
I'd be afraid of hitting everybody, like all of you guys.
No, you just make sure in a line, whoever you hit, yeah.
I don't trust myself.
I mean,
it's only a 5
think about it. You're the only person that is a frontline fighter. Me and Shardo are long range.
Oh, Mastella.
So is Buckletick with magical long range. Chrissy is whatever she wants to be.
I do kind of go back and forth, I guess.
She's been pulling tanking duties.
Yeah, that's true.
And the same goes for Squeeb. Iris is really our only frontline fighter. So unless it's just like Squeeb in the way far back, and then me and Shardo and Buckletick, and then you and Chrissy, that would be the only friendly fire that I can see. Is this too metagamey? I feel like this might be a little too metagamey.
This is strategic planning for Gobos.
Yeah, if Gobos were to be like, Steve holds it up. Watch this thing. It's freaking powerful. It's a lightning bolt.
It's a lightning bolt.
What's the strongest person here?
In terms of strength, like the actual strength stat,
I have a 10.
It doesn't even matter.
Well, it would need I think your strength score ties into how accurate you can throw it.
I'm 14 strength.
I'm 14 too.
Is it based on
me too.
Thrown weapon on dex?
All right, Mastel, Chris, Mastel, and Iris. Let me see your muscle.
Right.
I feel them both. All right, we're gonna do an arm wrestle. We're gonna arm wrestle. Who gets it?
Yeah, let's arm wrestle for it. Yeah,
all right, I push some rat hot pockets off the table. Iris is on that side, Mastel, you're on that side. You guys ready? Put your hands together.
Lick my hand.
Just give her, just give Javelin.
Yeah. All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, rat hot pocket, go.
Contested strength rolls from both of you.
Contested strength rolls?
Yep.
Oh, there's my poopy one. Oh, wait, did I click the wrong thing? Is that what you wanted me to click?
Not strength save, just strength.
Strength roll.
Yep.
Siri, here, let me roll another thingy. 14.
Oh, did I hit the wrong thing? Wait.
I didn't see anything pop up for you yet.
Oh, it's because I put it in beyond. Rolled a 16. I think I hit Constitution instead of Strength, but both are +2, so 18.
18? 18 beats 14, so
yep.
Iris will win this one.
You're distracted by the spin.
Just take
Iris is the winner.
Why is Iris so gross? Melissa, why are all your characters so gross?
All our characters are gross.
Iris started out semi-normal and just progressively got crazier.
Iris? No.
I think that's accurate.
I don't think Iris was ever normal. Cradle started out a little more normal.
You think so?
I think
really?
Breathing
rings and everything?
And that was still more normal.
I think you guys are completely wrong. Her characters have never been normal.
It's fun.
The most normal one she ever
now. The next character you make just has to be Norma Normalson.
Moist milk.
No moist milk.
I'm making a character and his name's like Dave and he's a human.
Dave.
Like,
yeah.
Totally normal.
Hello, everybody. My name is Dave.
Yeah.
I can help you do your taxes if you like.
Yeah, Ollie was by far the most normal character you've ever had.
Oh, that's true.
The short-lived Ollie.
The short-lived Ollie. The most normal.
Ollie actually still lives.
Yeah. Yep. He's not normal at all.
Is she different now? Is she gross too?
Yeah, she's gross too.
She's a shifter barbarian that rips off her clothes when she rages.
Because somebody roofied me and made me wake up naked.
What are
that
stories?
Was a miscommunication on my part. I wanted to say everyone had no armor on, but apparently that came across as everyone's nude.
I don't think that's a
Oh my
miscommunication
God.
on your part. Then that sounds like a Melissa hearing what she wants to hear.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
she said we were naked.
Okay, so you guys have got everything
She actually has a
identified.
mini.
Do you have like all the equipment divvied out to where you want it to go now?
I think so.
Yep, sounds good.
All right. So from here, what are you guys doing?
Leaving, I guess. Are we going on an adventure? Adventure time.
Adventure time.
Just sitting around the breakfast table. I want to just try and passively hear if my rumors being spread a little bit.
Roll perception then.
Oh, my phone locked on me.
That's a 13.
A 13?
Yeah.
You do hear a little bit. You hear just a little bit of talking about, maybe Foddock isn't really fit to be king, and no one's seen him come down from up top in a while. You've seen some things like that.
Oh no!
I'll add to the fire a little bit. And you'd be like, yeah, I haven't seen Foddock at all.
He's up there all the time. We're down here. We're doing everything. He's lazy.
I like it.
Yeah, that's all I do.
I think it's good.
Ooh,
All right.
false sneakies.
Hey, Iris, do you have any more of those purple plants?
No, why?
I only have 5 more.
Can I buy one off you or trade? Well, I gave you that
trade?
cool. How about I gave you that cool javelin?
Okay. And I just smack you in the face with one of them.
Thank you.
I want to go into one of the tents, and I'll pull out some of my alchemist supplies, mortar and pestle, and I want to start grinding up the purple plant into with a little bit of I've got the red ore, the sooth salts. Kind of want to grind the two together.
So sooth salts and purple plants?
Yeah.
Sooth salt and diarrhea.
Okay.
Mm.
You're gonna make someone high and shit their pants.
Breath and diarrhea.
Sounds good.
All right. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll. I don't know what kind of
Crafting.
Crafting.
I've got alchemist supplies, smith's tools, thieves' tools, tinker's tools,
alchemist,
and then I can also spend a little bit. I think a bit of time, and I can make any tools.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with the alchemist tools and
the alchemist.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this looks good. Kind of a reddish purple. It's not really that red anymore. Mm. Hey, Nick.
Yeah?
You're super sneaky, right?
Yeah?
I made this poopy sooth salt. It really, if we could get this to King Fart Dick.
Oh. To me.
Maybe we could just put it in his room and maybe be jonesing for it. Maybe he won't want it.
Matt,
Okay.
yeah, if you're talking, I didn't hear anything you said right there.
Oh, hello?
There we go.
Test, test.
He's there. I hear you now.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
That was weird.
Buckle Dick! Come here!
Hey, come over.
Can you make yourself look like just a regular goblin?
Like he already does?
I look around just to make sure nobody in the group sees, and I just make myself look like some regular Joe Schmo goblin.
Do your eyes look normal?
Yeah.
Well, that's weird.
Like somebody else.
I give the potion to Buckletick with, I believe, my last nugget of sooth salt. And I don't know, I just idly looked through I have a lot of stuff in my inventory. I hand a yellow-black potion to Squeeb, because I have no idea what it does.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Is this Iris piss?
No! I don't think so.
Smells a little vinegary.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, you want me to identify it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Get my monocle and check it out.
You see what you did there? The Joe Schmo goblin.
Yep.
Joe Schmo.
What is the potion?
I don't remember. I think we were going to try and identify it, but you didn't have the spell for that day, and I forgot for the next session.
Where'd you get it from?
I think that was at the random encounter with the
Flail snails?
goblins.
Oh.
Oh.
I got it like a while back.
It was what color? Yellow? Like yellow brown?
Yellow and black.
Oh, yellow and black.
A yellow potion with black swirls, I think.
Oh.
That sounds like something specific that I should have remembered.
I think it is a potion of speed.
It may be. Actually.
A potion of speed?
That sounds familiar.
Yeah, because it says right here, the potion, yellow fluid is streaked with black and swirls.
Sounds right.
Okay. Yep. I remember. I was going to give that to Shardo because it's a haste spell in a bottle.
A potion of PP speed. Yep.
It's a potion. You drink this and it makes you freaking faster than crap.
I'll hand that off to Shardo as well, and I'll say to Buckletick,
Here's 20 gold coins. Here's a nugget of ore. And here's the tainted bottle. Just give this to Fwaddick, looking like that.
Did I cut out again?
No.
No, I heard you.
No, I think we're just like, oh crap.
James is ignoring you.
Does Buckle take one to go do that?
I'll take all those and
or we can pay someone to go up and do it. Like you can say you just came back from a scouting mission and hand that stuff off, and that it has to go up to King Fwaddick. But
better in case they try to attack.
I just didn't want it to lead back immediately to us.
No, yeah. Okay. I grab it and I start thinking of a name and all that.
And all that?
All that. The backstory for his
from the Iron Tooth clan.
Shmojon.
Wait, what's this alter ego's name?
Shmojon.
I'm gonna need you to type that in the chat.
Yeah. Shmojon. There we go.
Shmojon.
That's what I thought you said. I wanted to see if that's
I
what it
want to do
was.
play on words of Joe Schmo, but haven't done it.
All right. Shmojon the Goblin. You have your tool. Are you going to go try to do this right now?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this.
All right.
Wait, no, okay. Now, do you mean deliver it right to the king in his place or just drop it off at his room?
Maybe drop it off in case something bad happens and you're not up there by yourself.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah, BJ, maybe say you're delivering from Iron Tooths.
Ready?
To if what's his name? What's the beefy guy's name? The guards.
Back?
What?
Board?
Oh, board.
Yeah, board seems good. And you could say you're from the Iron Tooth clan or something.
Shmojon delivering from the Iron Tooth clan. And this is a gift from, what was that name again?
The Iron Tooths.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. I shall do it.
Because that's where the stuff comes from, and that's where he knows it comes up.
I'm just gonna hit it one more time with the mask of me face and just kind of add a little bit of smudge, like some mine smudge.
Okay.
And then I will hand deliver it.
So I'm taking notes on this for the future. What exactly was in this? It was crushed up.
20. It was crushed up red ore and a plant extract.
Purple plant extract.
Purple plant, red ore crushed together like red meth.
Wait. And I'll go into one of the tents with the bottle, and you just hear
silence.
I just pee.
Oh, okay.
I just pee into it.
What are you doing? You adding your own flavor to it?
It's Nick scented.
All right. Well, anybody else want to add some flavor to it?
I think that might be enough because I don't know.
Drink a lot. It's kind of full.
Oh, okay.
All right, and the plan is for you to deliver this into Fwaddick's room, right? Not straight to him.
You know what? I'm feeling ballsy.
Uh-oh.
He's feeling ballsy.
It's been a long time since I got to do any deception checks, and that's one of my good ones.
Okay. In the meantime, Sharto has gone and dropped off a bundle of goods at Glitz's. And this is a late morning now. So this time, Sharto, when you go over there to drop off the stuff for Glitz to sell, you can see the door is hung. and there's a little note on it that says, "It's hung, you dick."
Is a well hung dick.
Is it sturdily hung?
Yeah, it's there's all about 2 doors on this entire settlement, and this is the best of the 2.
I want to ask Glitz for the spare key. Should have had 2 keys with a door.
Yep. He just like hurries up and shuffles over. Yeah. Here, Mr. Shard. Oh, it's right here. He hands you one of the keys.
Stop walking around with the gold. Leave it in here and lock the door when you leave.
How'd you know I had it?
Had my gold?
Yeah.
This guy. What's that bulge in your pocket?
He winks at you.
Hide it somewhere and just take it.
Like you take a couple steps back and you can clearly hear it jingling in his pocket.
Hide it in here. Take as much as you need each time you need to go get something.
But if you tell me,
Stop walking around with 100 gold pieces, fool.
Oh. He looks a little downtrodden. Oh, okay, Mr. Shard. I'll go put the rest back in the shop.
Blitz, it's time to cook.
That's all I want to do.
Okay. So Glitz in his shop now has 2 daggers, 2 short swords, and a heavy crossbow to sell.
Nice.
Cool.
All right. Does anyone else have anything else they want to do before we do Buckle-Tick's Deception?
I don't think so.
Buckle-Tick's Tecmo's Deception.
Shardo or Jacob, I did give you the haste potion before you left, didn't I?
I grabbed it.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
All right.
I want to buy a few things, but I don't want to waste.
I saw you wanted to buy arrows.
These tools, arrows.
Okay. Arrows are gold for 20.
All right.
Yeah. Thieves' tools are normally 25 gold. You're buying them. You're trying to buy thieves' tools though from Glitz. Glitz doesn't have thieves' tools. He has arrows. Easy enough.
If there's a set I can find from whoever, if I can find a set. If not, whatever.
And there's nobody that has actual thieves' tools here. Might be able to have some made.
I ain't too worried about it right now.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Dr. Buckletick.
Dr. Buckletick.
Mr. Dr. Buckletick, Tecmo's Deception.
Just to make sure, so I have the modified purple-red plant mix, true strength.
Yep.
Then I have more ore. I couldn't remember if there's anything else. I got a little mixed up with the whole speed potion in the mix. Was just the 20 gold?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
The 20 gold was a delivery fee? Is that what that was?
It's kind of like the Iron Tooth's just sending a portion of their profits.
Oh, I got you. Just to add some believability to it.
Yeah.
E-Tick, be careful. I believe in you, man.
Insert the after-school special music.
Oh. I see. I went the other way. I thought like Squeeb just suddenly went like 70s hippie.
He totally did.
All right. So Buckle-Tick, this is all you.
Oh.
All right, it's time to do it.
Yeah.
Nick, don't you think you should trail him? Maybe follow behind him? Stealthy? So if something goes awry, you can come and notify us?
Okay. And I will make it look like I'm leading. What did you say her name was?
Shmojon.
Shmojon.
I will lead Shmojon up to King Foddock.
Or you could be turned into rat form, right?
Oh, that's true, yeah.
You could be rat Nick.
I already did. I can't do that today.
Oh.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on him.
All right.
And I'll come a little like big wink, just like. It'd be more like.
Come on, Shmojon.
Shmojon.
All right. I see you over there, Shmojon the Goblin. Little John.
Damn, mine is the death of me.
Andy, where's a place where I could what's underneath that platform? What part on the turtle, would I be able to stand and hear any,
directly under that would be the shop platform would be over here.
Would I be able to hear anything from being down there?
Yeah, you can try.
In the shop?
You just have to go under there and it'll be a perception check to see if you can hear them. But if you're going to hear them at all, it'll be down there.
Form of scaredy cat. So if you hear my goat horn, you know something's going wrong.
Oh, that works.
Okay,
all right.
Shmojon. No pressure.
Sorry.
Go there too.
Do it up, guys.
Do I get any resistance from the Z driver?
Rothic is busy doing his own thing in there. He's still grinding up his salves and concoctions.
Cool.
Nick, what are you doing in there?
I was leading Shmojon up to King Foddock, and I'm going to introduce him.
Okay.
King Foddock.
It's like
this.
He's sitting there with one leg slung over his chair, as he usually is, and can actually haven't shown Foddock in a while. Oh god. There we go.
King Foddock.
There's King Foddock. He's sitting there. He's got one leg slung over the arm of the chair, and he looks up and he says, "You don't normally talk. What do you want?"
This is presentifying Shmojon from the Iron Prince.
And I'll just do this. I don't know what kind of bow. It's like a bow curtsy thing, but I don't know how to do it. Just back away.
It's like a bow curtsy / sneeze and almost hit your head on the floor while you're doing it.
Pretty much.
All right. He looks like super confused by this. The Shmojon from where?
Shmojon.
Me.
What was that?
Yeah.
Damn it. Well, what do you want?
I'm here on behalf of the Iron Tooth Mine.
For what? Come on, spit it out. We're busy up here. And he just goes back to picking his nail with his knife.
Well, there have been experiments with the ore to increase its power to the user. And I hold up the bottle. It has been turned into an elixir, and it may be bitter at first taste, but it will be something. Also, I got a chunk of ore as well as a complimentary addition to the update, as well as a 20 gold piece, just to make sure that we're still on good terms of doing business with each other. They sent me because I'm the quickest and, I guess, most business savvy. Yeah, I bring this to you on behalf of the Iron Tooth Mine. And then I look like a country bumpkin, and I look down at Nick and be like, and I do like my country ass form of like the curtsy, being like, I don't normally talk to royalty. You'll have to forgive me on this discretion.
Wadic is just staring at you like you rode in on like a one-legged unicorn or something. He is completely unsure as to what the hell is happening. Wadic looks over towards Bash, and Bash is just blinking at him, and then shrugs. Wadic says, "Oh, Bash, does he look like he's really business savvy to you?" Bash turns like his whole body and looks at you for a second, and then he looks back towards Wadic, and he says, "No." Wadic is really perplexed by you. You're going to need to make a deception check against Wadic.
I look business savvy because I have all my arms and legs on me. Usually there's a bunch of fuckers that are missing them.
You just won the balls.
Deception check.
I'm the Jolly Green bastard for parts unknown.
19 altogether.
19. All right.
Nice.
Wow.
Let's see. All right, he's still like seems kind of skeptical, but he points a knife over at Bash and over towards you. Bash just lumbers up to you. He just glares down at you, Nick. And he looks over towards Shmojon the goblin. Holds one giant ass hairy hand out.
I place him in that big ass hairy hand.
He just snorts at you and he walks over and hands it to King Wadic. And you can actually kind of see Wadic's eyes light up when he gets the chunk of ore. And he takes it in his hand, just gives it a big old lick, just it tastes like good ore. What'd you say this was here? And he points his knife over towards the elixir you gave him.
Well, the past few weeks, we've been turning some of this ore into a liquefied version of itself but also testing a few different mixes of ingredients to possibly heighten.
Possibly.
All right,
what? Spit it out.
Heighten the power of the ore, so hopefully it should work twice as well. We've been doing this for the past 2 to 3 weeks. After the first 2 weeks, it wasn't that successful, but then we started getting better and better to the point to where if you're missing a limb, that shit starts growing back.
Its eyes go wide. You need to make another deception check.
Oh my god.
22.
Alright. This fucking goblin here, Shmojon, could he could sell a lump of coal to a baker or something.
Shmojon's the best.
You can put so many bad boys in this son bitch.
He holds up your elixir and he kind of gives it a little shake. He says, "How much is this? Is this like one dose, one swig, or is this 10 little drinks?"
It's a single dose. If you try to drink only half of it, it might as well be waste. So it's better to down that. Pretty much, you can do it before bed. There might be a permanent effect to it, which is for the positive long run of your longevity. Yeah.
He just squints, narrows his eyes at you, and I need you to make one more deception check.
Do cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
It's like purplish blue and everything.
Oh.
Yes. The more shit you're adding onto this, the better it's getting. What is this shit?
This is the shit he's never heard of.
I don't know why it's rolling under there.
It's damn wow, you see. No.
Yeah. He's Shmojon is the best salesman ever.
Fwaddick rolled a natural 20 against you. You had a 25.
What was that last part? I'm sorry.
It said he rolled a natural 20 against you. You have a 25. He seems real skeptical about your claims here. But he looks at you and he kind of like... Now he's got both feet on the ground. He's resting his elbows on his knees and he's still swirling it around and he's looking into it. And he goes... The ore is crushed in this elixir, huh? And you mix some other stuff with it to further the effect?
Proteins and natural minerals that should help with longevity and health.
He flicks the top with his thumb and just pours it back right away.
Oh.
Chugs it. The whole thing.
Chugs it.
Yeah.
Bash the up plus in that point it's too late anyway. And Fwaddick reaches over towards Bash and he makes like a little like give it to me motion and he drops the gold coins into Fwaddick's hand. He looks at you and he looks over at Nick. He says, Iron Tooths are doing real good. Keep stuff like this coming. We could use more of this. Now go on.
Thank you, Your Highness.
And I'll lead Shmojon away.
I'll turn around and be like curtsy, and then I'll trip over the fucking first floorboard that goes to the fucking thing just to be like, oh, you, and then follow.
You just hear like from
it's
Crush's
really treacherous here.
from Crush's side. You just hear, what did we just watch?
Wow.
Everybody down low. Who was that? Squeeb, Iris. Was anybody else trying to listen?
I don't think I was in position to.
Okay.
So I guess probably not me.
Was Shardo trying to listen, or is he just over there staring at apples?
Apples.
Okay.
Apples.
So Squeeb and Iris need to make a perception check.
Ooh. 9.
18.
Hey.
Iris is not in the right spot to be hearing anything. She had a hard time finding where she was going. Squeeb is directly under him, and you can hear pretty much the whole conversation.
Oh, he drank the piss.
Drank the piss.
You drank the piss?
I think he drank it.
Gross.
As Shmojon and Nick are coming down on the ladder, like you can hear occasional bouts of coughing and sputtering. You hear something along the lines of, "Oh, that was some good shit" or something.
Something along the lines of what?
That was some good shit. Something along.
Oh, that was some good shit. Okay.
Oh, must have been some good shit.
He's gonna have a good shit.
Oh, he gonna.
Should we do something?
Who are you speaking to?
I'm speaking to Iris because she's the only one around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's the only one there.
Should probably get an umbrella.
Oh my god, it worked!
It worked! You guys are crazy! Shmojon, you're the best!
Shmojon.
Bravo on the rolls, James.
That was
This is crazy, dude.
I find a secret place just to hide so I can change back to Buckle Tick, and
I feel like it was a 19, a 22, and a 25, something ridiculous.
Yeah, I just have built up from there.
Hey, Shmojon is the most business goblin from the Iron-Tooth.
Fucking
Shmojon's the guy you call when you want to sell mittens to a snake.
You see, the whole thing is just at least have all your extremities attached to the body. And that should be persuasive enough to let them know that you're smart enough not to cut your hands off in the middle of a mine.
So is Shmojon your backup gob now?
Shmojon.
I think Squeaky's your backup.
Yeah, Squeaky's my backup, but Shmojon, I just thought, okay, what if I base him on like a goblin that Buckletick hated in his old village? So he's like, all right, let's make this prick into something you.
So
if they ever see him, he'll get killed on the spot. If they're like, this fucker made me poop my pants. He's like, you know what you're doing? It's like, not so fast.
So
it's like, yes.
What is Shardo doing in there at Slurg's again? I'm beginning to think you just like going and seeing the Slurg from behind, watching him work. You're what?
I just put my token there. I'm not doing anything.
Oh, okay. All right. What are you guys doing then? Oh yeah, you dropped the Shmojon.
Shmojon.
So we drank the whole thing?
I almost wanted to care for that one again.
I didn't know he was going to drink it now. Oh, crap.
Well, I say maybe we should probably head out and
Nick.
and we'll find out secondhand from everybody about how this whole thing went down.
Wait, Buckle Tick. Can you go and disguise yourself again? And just talk about how sick King Foddock has been? Like you overheard that he shit himself?
I feel like this would have been something that you told me on the way back. So then, as we started walking by, you kept your distance, and I just like, my God, your king's kind of. I think he might be sick or something. There's just something not right with that man or that goblin.
Yeah.
Then we get back, and then I taste back. There's something not right with him.
I can't even talk like that. I can't do that.
I need Shmojon to make another deception check for spreading his messages.
Silvery blue. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Man, James.
All right.
Man.
So your slander of King Foddock and his shit in his pants and he ain't well. That's getting spread around. Making the rounds.
Making the rounds.
Making the
rounds with the rumor that Gobbo just shit his pants now.
All right.
Oh, this is a lot of fun.
All right. What are you guys doing?
Shall we head out now? Maybe?
Yeah. We prepare to go out? We all done here?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, and we're taking sticks.
Yep.
Not the big boys. Does anyone want anything before we go? This is like our last stop.
I think I'm good.
Stop at Gobbo Bell on the way out.
Yeah.
Some rat pockets to go.
Rat pockets to go.
Chalupa, you know?
Oh, God. Reheating those things are awful.
I feel like there's some traumatic things that have happened.
From chalupas?
Yeah.
Traumatic chalupas?
Traumatic chalupas.
Oh my God. Can we just call this episode Traumatic Chalupas?
Traumatic chalupas.
Yeah.
People watching this go like, I don't get it. Why is it called? Oh.
Yep.
Messing with something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All these guys.
All right. Part of me wants to go take King Foddock out right now while he's crapping his pants. Other part of me wants to get going on the mission. Well, I guess we'll rally up all of our stuff and get ready to head on out to go find ourselves a small turtle.
A small turtle.
And some compliant swift stabs that are not stabby anymore.
Mayhaps.
I don't trust that at all.
Yes, it is sus.
Do you think?
And we've got ourselves a guide, which is good.
Yeah. I can't think of anything we need, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just go?
I think so.
We go.
Squeeb! Lead us!
Onward!
All right.
Wait! Where are we going?
I don't know.
Lead us!
Sticks, where's the Swift Stabs at?
Oh, I think you guys, you got your deer and those big snail things in the swamp, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We gotta go back that way.
Oh, okay. We can go visit with our old man, I guess.
It's to the east on the other side of the swamp.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I can show Gribik my new javelin. It's a good back scratcher.
Whoa, be careful with that thing. Yeah, that thing can. Yeah.
Well, it feels good on your back.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should give that to Iris.
You
Like one of the most dangerous weapons we have.
You gave a toddler a giant magic weapon.
A javelin.
You
A lightning.
give a toddler a magical gun
Yeah.
with a big, pretty red button.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's the other part of it there.
Should we end it here?
I'm cool with that.
Because I got to take my dog out.
To end it so you can take the Piper out.
Yeah. She keeps barking at me nonstop.
I mean, it's a decent spot to end it.
Try.
What's up?
Were you trying to go longer than that?
To kind of the next little scene. But it's up to you guys. Well,
You can travel us just a little bit past the house.
Yeah.
The spoopy house.
Is that
We
right?
can do that.
You're cool with that, Garen?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm trying to find one thing real fast. I don't know if I... What's the other group?
Well, you guys go ahead and do it. I got to take her out real quick. But you guys go without me.
Okay, it'll be a second. I thought I had a picture ready to go, and I don't see it. A moment.
Hmm.
I know
Oh, this thing can get down in your butt crack. It's good.
What,
try it?
Nah.
This is who you gave a magic javelin to.
Honestly, it may be the most chaotic person to give it to, but that also means that it's the most interesting option. It's a wild card item, and we gave it to the most wild card person in the group.
I lost... It looks like I lost a whole art piece, and I'm sad about this. Gotta find it.
You lost a whole art piece?
Yeah. So, looks like everybody that is watching got to see what's coming up because I had the other map pulled up. But I don't know what happened to the piece of art I wanted to show for it. So maybe it's best to stop right here. I had it lined up. I know it was in Roll20 too, and now I can't even find it on my computer at the moment.
Is it in Dropbox?
I don't think so.
Where does art come from?
Melissa made it.
A creative mind.
Oh, Sister made it?
Yep. I'm trying to find it.
Is it something Sister could send you real quick or something? Like email it to you and then you pop it up?
I don't know. I'm trying to find it on my stuff because I doubt she remembers it.
I remember it.
Do you?
Yep.
It
was a long time ago.
Do you have it there?
Might.
If not, it's not a big deal.
Do you have noise suppression on your Discord?
Me?
Yeah, you.
I thought I turned it off.
I just wondered. There's something that Discord keeps doing, and I'm trying to figure out why it's doing it.
It's cutting you guys off for me, too.
Yeah, it seems to be doing. I was trying to figure out if it's doing it to specific people. I notice it the most with you, but it might be because you talk more probably than the rest of us do.
No, mine's off. I turned it off a while ago because it was causing
Okay.
problems.
Yeah, mine is too. I double checked mine. Oh. I think I see what it is. There's some settings in Discord that I think are causing it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Well, I imagine this part's going to get edited out anyway. James, that may be my favorite improv that you have done.
No, nah. We won't edit it out unless we have to.
We'll try.
Andy, do you see what I just sent you in Discord?
Look. Still loading.
With the scene with the 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. I had that, but I don't know what happened to it. Because I had it in Roll20, like I used to scroll by it. And it's just gone. So I'll use that one for now.
Oh, actually, I have a question about our items we just got. So they have to be attuned. Well, I guess except for Sister's Javelin.
Yeah, it takes an hour to attune. So they would, well, I don't know. I can't remember. Does attunement have to be during a short rest, or is it just an hour of studying it, thinking about it?
I believe it's an hour.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that too.
And it's just like an hour of sitting down and like connecting to it, studying it.
Being one with it.
Yeah. It requires a creature to spend a short rest focused only on that item while in physical contact with it.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think you'd be able to attune to it just yet.
I have a Javelin of Lightning. Lightning. Zap, zap, zap.
It's no immovable rod, but boy, does it do a lot.
It's a bit scary.
But boy, it's fancy. It's so fancy.
I'm so fancy.
Because the biggest shortcoming to a monk is range. And with a javelin, you have as much range as you can throw it. To do like a ton of damage.
Gonna show up.
What, you have like 120 foot range with that thing? And anything within a 120 foot line, it's just...
It's gonna have a bad day.
No. Okay, it's not gonna work. I'll have to I'll have to do.
I want to see it. I want to see it.
I know. I wish I could get it on there, but I think it's going to take too long to find the original one and get it put up on there. I just tried to upload it.
Did the screenshot I sent not work right?
Roll20 isn't liking the file. It's small enough. It uploaded, but it's not liking the image for some reason.
What's the file type?
It's a PNG.
Yeah, it should work fine, but I'm going to try to find it. I can't remember if you emailed it to me or if it was in Dropbox.
Sister, can you send that screenshot to me on Discord?
Here.
Or don't, and you can see it next time. Because I know I have the original somewhere. I just have to find it.
Okay, if you want, that's fine. I was just going to try to look at the file real quick and see if it was something I could like save out of Photoshop in like a second. I already have Photoshop open and everything. But
it's all right. It's 5 minutes to 10, so we'll say that you guys are you can do your short rest and attune to your items now before you guys go out. So we'll do that instead. Attune to your items. So make sure you guys go in and equip and check the attunement box. And then we'll pick up right there next time with Styx leading you to the swift stabs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about the mix up, everybody. I was trying to get the other picture up there, and it just for some reason is not wanting to do it. I'll have to find the original. And I know that I've scrolled past it before trying to find other stuff, so it used to be in here. I don't know if I deleted it on accident or what. But yeah, I'll get that fixed and can show off some more super cool art that Melissa drew next session. So, does anybody have any questions before we end this?
I don't think.
Everybody have fun.
Question mark.
You guys usually make it a really good time whenever we go back to Tultalden, so I always have fun with it. And the interacting with everybody, the slow dissension you guys are sowing in the community there.
I don't know if it's slow. We took 2 days, and now we have everyone believing that King Quadic is crazy and shits himself.
Well, it's slow compared to what you guys normally do. We'll put it that way. I don't know if you remember. Well, Matt wouldn't remember, and I don't think James would. I'm pretty sure. Like I said, I don't think you guys were playing before, but in the original campaign that started this,
the Pathfinder goblins.
Yes, when we first started out playing the Pathfinder goblins years ago. Yeah, you also overtook a community, and that was a much more direct approach, if you recall.
I think like 2, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was the king of like 2 goblin clans.
Yep.
Yeah, and that one was about as discreet as a bomb in the lap.
That's what it was, literally.
Yep.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was an amusing takeover. So yeah, by comparison, this one is a much slower takeover. So yeah, if you haven't watched the Goblin character and player intros, so we used to play Pathfinder. Man, it's been years ago now, like I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, when we first started doing a Pathfinder Goblin run, and they were played completely different characters, but.
Mine is pretty much the same.
Yours is
just the Pathfinder version.
Yeah, yours is close. But they were taking over other tribes in the area, just one at a time, and doing awful, terrible things. Melissa's character liked to use stakes. She went through a stake phase, of the wooden variety. And
wooden stake in the pooper.
Yeah. So as you can see, not much has changed from back then to Iris. Anyways, yeah, we started out back then, and we got away from it for a while. And then when 5th edition came out, 5th edition ended up being pretty easy, accessible to get into. Beyond makes things even easier, and it turned into the show that you see today. It's completely different characters and stuff, but it's been going on for a little while. And yeah, it's just kind of fun seeing some of the similarities to those goblins went around taking things over, and these goblins are taking things over. Yeah, it's fun. So thank you everybody for tuning in and watching. You gotta ask that you do the like, subscribe, comment down below if tell us what you guys enjoyed about this particular visit to Tultalden. It's always fun. Shardo got his door hung finally. Maybe you can stop whining at Slur and let Slur do his apple bottom business. Maybe next time a trough will be ready. Maybe next time Glitz will have some goods in the shop. Who knows? Just drop us a comment. Tell us what you liked or didn't like about the episode. Be gentle. We all make mistakes, especially me. Again, thanks for watching it. We hope to see you guys next episode. And have fun. Be safe. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
There's the farting.